Today we're diving into the life and era of one of the greatest Roman emperors, Caesar Augustus. This man transformed Rome from a republic into an empire and initiated the Pax Romana, a period of unparalleled peace and prosperity. We'll start with the early years of Octavian, his unexpected adoption by Julius Caesar, and the whirlwind events that led him to the pinnacle of power. Together we'll immerse ourselves in a captivating tale that comes alive right before our eyes. Before we dive in, remember, every like on this video plays a crucial role in the growth of our channel. We truly appreciate your support, and thank you for being with us. Let's begin. Born in 63 BC, Gaius Octavius Thurinus, later known as Caesar Augustus, seemed an unlikely candidate for the grand title of a great Roman emperor. In his youth, Rome was gripped by political strife and civil wars. From these tumultuous beginnings, few could have predicted the towering figure he would eventually become in Roman history. The turning point in young Octavius's life came with the assassination of the great Julius Caesar. Octavius was astounded to discover he was Caesar's primary heir, and upon this revelation, he took on the name Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus. This inheritance, while bringing prestige, also came with significant peril. Aligning oneself with the legacy of Caesar at a time when his name was both revered and reviled was a bold move. Sensing the need to solidify his position against the many challenges of Rome's fractured political landscape, Octavian formed the Second Triumvirate alongside Mark Antony and Lepidus. This was no ordinary alliance. It was a power endorsed by the Senate, and granted them the authority to pursue and punish Caesar's assassins. Together, they embarked on a mission to hunt down the conspirators who had plotted against Caesar, wielding their combined might against those who opposed the memory and legacy of the slain leader. Their pursuit culminated in the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC. Facing off against Brutus and Cassius, the lead perpetrators behind Caesar's assassination, the triumvir's forces clashed in what would become a decisive confrontation. After a bloody and intense fight, Octavian and Mark Antony emerged victoriously, signaling a pivotal shift in the power dynamics of Rome. Yet while Octavian was busy fortifying his position in the west, Mark Antony embarked on a passionate and politically charged affair with Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt. Their alliance was not just a personal one, but represented a strategic union of significant portions of the Roman territories. As news of their liaison and subsequent political maneuvers spread, tensions between Octavian and Antony became palpable. The stage was set for an eventual showdown, the repercussions of which would determine the future direction of the entire Roman Empire. By 31 BC, the uneasy truce between Octavian and the combined forces of Mark Antony and Cleopatra had reached its breaking point. The heart of the conflict was the shifting balance of power in Rome and the looming influence of Egypt under the charismatic Cleopatra. The entire Mediterranean seemed to be holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable clash that would determine the fate of two of the world's most powerful regions. The decisive confrontation occurred at the Battle of Actium. It wasn't just a clash of armies, but a collision of ideologies and ambitions. On one side, the combined naval might of Antony and Cleopatra. On the other, the well-disciplined and strategic forces of Octavian. The result was a resounding victory for Octavian, marking the downfall of Antony and Cleopatra and solidifying Octavian's position as the uncontested ruler of the Roman world. Riding the wave of this victory, Octavian returned to Rome, and in a move that showed both political savvy and a vision for a stable future, he renamed himself Augustus, meaning the revered one. Under this new title, he began an era of profound transformation. The chaotic days of the Roman Republic were left behind, and in its place emerged the Roman Empire with Augustus as its first emperor. The era of the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, began, a period that saw nearly 2 centuries of relative peace and stability throughout the empire. Augustus wasn't just a military tactician. He was a visionary leader who introduced a range of reforms that redefined Roman governance, administration, and society. He revamped the tax system, reorganized the Senate, and initiated infrastructure projects that enhanced the beauty and functionality of Rome. Moreover, during his reign, arts and culture flourished, with poets like Virgil, Horace, and Ovid penning some of their most iconic works, forever immortalizing the Augustan age's cultural renaissance. Augustus also made significant efforts to rejuvenate traditional Roman religious practices and festivals. He believed in restoring the old Roman virtues, and in doing so, sought to foster a sense of unity and cultural identity among his subjects, making the empire more cohesive. After reigning for over 4 decades, the formidable Caesar Augustus passed away in 14 AD. He left behind a legacy that wasn't just about conquests and governance, but encompassed a holistic vision of a rejuvenated and prosperous Roman world. His reign laid the foundation for future emperors, and established a blueprint for governance that would influence empires for centuries to come. The story of Augustus serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of leadership, vision, and the ability to transform an entire civilization. It's a narrative that resonates with timeless lessons of ambition, strategy, and the enduring quest for peace and prosperity. Don't forget to subscribe, so besides helping us grow the channel a lot, you'll get access to upcoming videos about the great rulers of the past.